Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Although I should put the pearls on here.
Yeah, let me take the pearls out so you can
Yeah.
put them on.
I got pearls for Christmas and
Yeah.
they look pretty decent. Well, we decided to get married because, we see death and illness all around us, partly. Robert actually had some reaction to the vaccine. You think something could happen. And we decided it's time to get on with our lives.
Well, and honestly, that's been my big issue about marriage in the first place is something could happen, and I don't want to have to argue with hospital personnel about do I get to see my beloved. We both had the commitment. We got a commitment to a long-term monogamous relationship, and that's what it is.
Walk slowly.
I, Robert,
Take you, Karen,
take you, Karen,
to be my spouse and partner in marriage.
to be my spouse and partner in marriage.
I, Karen,
Take you, Robert,
take you, Robert,
to be my spouse and partner in marriage.
to be my spouse and partner in marriage,
To have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward.
from this day forward,
To love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
You may kiss.
I really feel more energized than I have in years. It's such a privilege to know that, you're needed and good at all these areas. It's almost like magic. I thought we were just going to have to close when Mercer opened, and that's not been the case at all. We've been able to keep the office open, and actually the clinic is now paying me some. I found some princess stuff for you. Do you like princesses? You do? Okay. Well, there's a coloring book and some colors. How's your breathing doing?
My breathing fine, but my side.
We'll continue to see people regardless of their ability to pay. But the reality is that is the reality here. People cannot afford to pay for health care. If I leave town or drop dead or whatever, there isn't anything. People won't get health care. So I really worry after me. Again, what do you do with the poor people?
Just me and a whole lot of people with their family. Get the sticker off. Paint it.
Don't talk those. Support for Real South is provided by the ETV Endowment. And the National Endowment for the Arts.
You're watching PBS.
Hello, I'm former Congressman John Katko. Join me for Balancing Act, the show that aims to tame the political circus of two-party politics. Each week, opposing sides share the spotlight to discuss a divisive political issue. No ranting, just reason. Balancing Act with John Katko, Saturdays at 6 p.m. and Sundays at 4 p.m. on World.
It's really important for AAPI stories to be told.
When we search for who we are.
It's so amazing, the family history I never knew.
When the journey.
This was the beginning of our journey to seek the American dream.
Brings us home.
Just getting those stories out there, that can be a very powerful thing.
World. Breaking through.
Years ago, PBS NewsHour aired its very first broadcast.
Half a century later, we're still at it, guided by the same principles and mission.
How could we add a kind of respect for complexity to the news that was already there?
This is the NewsHour standard. This is how we do things here.
And we will continue our work as journalists without fear or favor.
I was so excited. I was finally going to be an independent woman in my motherland without my mother.
And so I pick up the card, and inside it reads, "Will you marry me?" And I think, not bad.
Once I'm an accomplished playwright, then I can do what I actually want to do, which is to be happy back close to my family. Why do I have to wait? I want to go home.
I'm in shock.
Oh my God.
You ready to meet your DNA cousin?
That's why I'm here.
What's up, cuz?
It's like learning there's a new room in your house. Is that not freaky?
That's freaky.
This is the fun part.
It's incredible.
Look at all this history. It's amazing. And it's all connected. Did you ever think about your great-grandfather?
Now there is a name to this person.
Major funding for this program was made possible by the Richard King Mellon Foundation, with additional major funding from UPMC and generous support from these funders. Thank you.
Back in the 60s, you stood a better chance of surviving a gunshot wound in Vietnam than you did a car accident in the city of Pittsburgh.
There weren't ambulances as we think about them today. People called the police, and hopefully the police would actually come and pick them up.
Relations between the police and the black community were oppressive.
I found my mom laying on the floor. 2 police officers showed up and said she was drunk and they were not going to transport her to the hospital.
You never knew how it was going to turn out. It was a gamble.
It was up to us at Freedom House to provide that care that they were not going to get from the police.
Freedom House ambulance service really turned into an incredible success story.
We didn't realize that in the very backyard of the Hill District, you had the father of CPR, Dr. Peter Saffer.
Dr. Saffer wanted to show that people they marked unemployable was really just waiting on opportunity.
They were black, they were trained, and they were keeping people alive.
This is my first big call, and I'm going to save this person's life.
The high point of Black Pittsburgh would have been in the 1940s. Pittsburgh was the center of making armaments for the war effort, which funded the nightclubs, black music, black businesses, really created an era of prosperity.
In the evening, we watched the grown-ups go back and forth to the clubs. They were all very spiffy, dressed up. It was quite a joy to watch them.
Center Avenue corridor was filled with businesses. You never had to leave for anything.
By the late 1950s, Pittsburgh was really prosperous. The mills were running, but the mills produced tremendous pollution. People were not interested in living in a place that was so filthy. So the city set out to do something about it and produced what's called the Renaissance.
The word started going around that everybody was going to have to move. They were going to demolish the neighborhood. I remember wondering, why? Where are we going to move to? What's going to happen with our friends? It was a frightening experience. A racially segregated housing plan accommodating white families with government subsidies that enabled them to move to the suburbs, and they gave black families